Hey everyone, it's Jeremiah, and it's time for another Tryon's March real-time update for today, May 31st. Now, as you can see, the weather has improved greatly since our last few videos, and that is the case 249 years ago as well. All of those issues with rain have mostly dissipated, and so the Army is going to be able to move faster and cover more ground during this time. The parole for today is Bladen, and the countersign is Fox. The Army is going to wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning today. They had their assembly at 6 o'clock, and they're on the road shortly after 7 o'clock on their march. And the main thing for today is to cross over the Uwharrie. Yesterday, they crossed the Deep River. And the crossing of the Uwharrie River today will also be an important one, not so much because of the difficulty in crossing the river. It's actually a very nice wide ford that they're going to be going over today. It's rather the heights on the west bank of the Uwharrie River that the Army and especially Governor Tryon will be concerned about. So those heights where I'm filming today would be very useful to the regulators in staging an ambush or otherwise contesting this river crossing. And Tryon actually has a historical precedent in his mind when he is concerned with this river crossing, and he makes note of it in his campaign journal for today. And he notes that this spot is, quote, a favorable post by reason of its craggy cliffs to prevent any troops from passing at that ford, and made famous by the signal defeat the northern Indians gave the Catawbas, the former having taken possession of the above heights, attacked and surprised the latter as they were crossing the ford in their return home from an expedition against the northern Indians. And so at some point in the past, in Tryon's memory, the Catawbas are ambushed and defeated here by a group of northern Indians. And he's hoping to not have that happen to him today. And so yesterday he detached a part of the Orange County militia along with his light infantry and rangers to cross the Uwharrie River ahead of the Army and to take possession of these heights. They're able to do that, and so this river crossing is actually very easy, and the Army is able to get across the Uwharrie, and they're going to continue on. They march a total of 12 miles today, and they're going to go toward Flat Swamp, which will be their camp for tonight. And as they are on the road to Flat Swamp, they run into someone they have been waiting for several weeks. This is the day when they run into General Hugh Waddell. Now, Waddell has left his army at Salisbury and has marched ahead to reconnoiter with Governor Tryon and let him know that he is in the area and that his army is marching, crossing the Yadkin River at this very moment, and they're on their way to connect with Tryon's army. And so this rendezvous of the armies that had been talked about as the original plan is finally going to happen, and they're going to be able to march as one body to the remainder of the regulator settlements. Now, the next settlement that they're going to be headed to are known as the Jersey settlement, and this is the home of a relatively well-known regulator leader, Benjamin Merrill. And Merrill is someone that has been outlawed and that the militia is looking for, and so we are going to learn a little bit more in a few days about how that attempt to capture Merrill is going and what happens when the Army gets to the Jersey settlement. So that concludes our post for May 31st. I'll see you in a few days when the Army is back at the Jersey settlement. We'll find out what's going on with Benjamin Merrill and the state of the campaign as we move from May into June. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.